Well, thank you very much, Linda, for that beautiful program. And we're still moving on with our program, Good Morning Malawi. And just to welcome two other guests that I have received in the studio. At my far left is Mark Willis. Welcome.
Thank you.
And here is Chikumbutso Ndaferankhande, and they're representing Water Supply and Sanitation Collaborative Council, WSSCC, and Plan Malawi. And they are here to tell us more about their global learning event that they've been hosting since yesterday, and it's ending tomorrow, is it?
Yes,
yeah.
It is.
So
in fact, it started Monday.
Oh, it started on Monday.
Yes,
Sorry,
yeah.
on Monday, and it's going to end tomorrow. Now, I think briefly, tell me what this whole event is all about before you tell me, Mark, about your experiences in as far as you've had the programs you've had.
Okay, I wonder if you know that 2.5 billion people in the world don't have access to adequate sanitation. Of those, 1.7 billion are defecating in the open, and I don't think any of those are actually washing their hands when they're done. So our organization, the Global Sanitation Fund, which is a part of the WSSCC, is implementing programs in 12 countries now, soon to expand on that, to help people realize the dangers of poor sanitation, poor hygiene, the effect on disease in the world. So we brought all those countries here to Malawi. In Malawi is a place where we're funding programs with the Ministry of Health, not the Ministry of Health, but the Ministry of Water, Irrigation and Development, okay. Minister Muheya. And we're trying to exchange experiences among the countries to see what's the best way to go about our business.
Okay. So I hear you've got programs which are running in different districts. Is it?
We have programs here in Malawi in 6 districts. Yesterday I had the privilege to go to Balaka, where I saw 2 programs in action, 2 villages who have taken the steps to become open defecation free. They showed me the toilets that they had dug, the what they call tippy tap hand washing facilities, and I was really quite impressed by the efforts, especially by the villagers.
So there is progress.
There is great progress in Malawi. It's one of our programs that's going the best, and I attribute that to the support we're getting from the Ministry of Water, Minister Muheya, and when you see at the grassroots level the district commissioner, the commitment that they have, the natural leaders, the local traditional leaders are really committed to cleaning up their village and for the better health of their children.
Okay, fine. All right. Chikumbutso, what are you going to add on to what Mark has said?
Okay, just to say that it's a privilege to the country to host this global learning event because about 16 countries are participating. We are about 50 participants. We have visitors from Southeast Asia and the whole of Africa. Like Mark, he's flown all the way from Geneva, and for Malawi to host it, it shows their faith in us. And because WSSCC in Malawi, they work through Plan Malawi as an implementing agency. Plan works on behalf of the government, like what he said, the Ministry of Water. And we are implementing the projects in 6 districts. Like yesterday, it was field visit. We were in Balaka. The other group was in Nchisi and in Kotakota. And the other districts which this WASH project under the Global Sanitation Fund being implemented, it's like in the northern region, we're in Rumpi. The southern region, we are working in Palombe, Chikwawa, and Balaka, like I've said. And the progress is good, and our partners, otherwise we also call them sub-grantees, they are working with the district council members in particular in their districts, and the progress is fine. Yes, and last year this event was held in Mumbai, India. So to us, we are excited that to have this big event in Malawi, it's something wonderful.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
So at the end of all this, at the end of all the projects that you're currently running in the country, what is your vision as far as sanitation and hygiene is concerned?
Well, currently our targets in Malawi are for over 1 million people to improve their toilets and their toilet usage, and more than that to start with hygiene practices. But our ultimate goal in Malawi is to eliminate the practice of open defecation, to get people facilities that provide them dignity and health for their children throughout the country. And I think it's achievable in Malawi if we get good cooperation from the government, if we continue to have shows like this where we're publicizing the issue. It's not an issue that's usually talked about in public,
Yes,
but it's something that everybody does. And we're hoping that Malawi, we can help to severely reduce diarrheal diseases and deaths from those causes, because it is the number one cause of death in children in the world, more than malaria, more than HIV, more than TB combined.
Okay, fine. All right, anything you'd
just to add that
as we wind up?
Yes. Like Malawi, we are excited that we are achieving we are making progress, because like in the villages, you can see that they are using their locally available products to make good toilets. They are washing their hands, and the Ministry of Health has statistics that since the JSF started implementing this the program now under Plan Malawi, under the WSSCC funding, there has been a reduction of cholera outbreaks and dysentery. So we believe by 2015 we would have achieved the MDGs of good health and sanitation. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Mark.
thank you.
And
Thanks for having us.
Chikumbuto, thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Well, that was Mark Willis and Chikumbuto Ndafirankande from Water Supply and Sanitation Collaborative Council, WSSCC, and Plan Malawi. And they were giving us some of the experiences they've had in some of the programs that they have, and they are hosting of a global learning event which commenced on Monday, and I hear it's ending tomorrow. And I hope that to all of us who are watching this morning will also take that step, that we come up with proper buildings, proper toilets, and we also take care of the water that we drink, the food we also eat, in general, sanitation and hygiene. Well, let's move on with our program. As for now, let's watch this, and I will be back.